Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of September 18th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you at this time. Yeah, interesting. I think if you have any opportunities to do any work, any extra work, I would take advantage of those opportunities. Again, not the usual message I get off of this card, but it kind of hit me right away. So I think that some of you, if any of you like work with clients, if any of you do any freelance work or anything like that, I do think that there will probably be extra opportunities for you coming in this week. Again, like I said, not the typical message, but it is what came in. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel like there's an opportunity out there for you to make a good amount of extra money, so I definitely take advantage of that. I feel like for others of you, even if you don't do freelance work and things like that, I feel like there's just opportunities this week to make something extra, whether it's like selling something in your house or, maybe doing something on like, I know people like, do stuff on Craigslist all the time, if there's like a gig on Craigslist or something that you could do, I do feel like there's extra money out there for you. For others of you, I'm getting that I feel like some of you are in like a relationship where you're not sure where you stand, and I think you're just going to be processing that and thinking about that this week. Definitely seems to be like the main message of the week. Every week there's just some main energy usually, and it seems like a lot of people are just kind of like processing information and going over the things that are happening in their lives. So again, I feel like a lot of you, especially again the relationship thing, if you're in kind of like an open-ended relationship, you could be thinking about that sort of stuff as well. Next, you have the Seven of Diamonds. Again, getting tons of intuitive messages this week. This card is called the Birds in the Lenormand card reading system. So it can represent intuitive messages, hearing things, and getting details about things from text messages to emails and everything in between. I would say that you are definitely, just looking around here, definitely, don't accept things at face value this week. I would say, I think it would be definitely a good week for you to dig into things, because I think with some of these cards you have here, these are not bad cards, by the way, but I do think there could be a tendency to overreact to things that are happening in your life, especially it seems to be in relationships and some of this here. So especially in a relationship, if like a friend of a friend tells you something about your relationship, you might want to like find things out for yourself and not just listen to this like a random person. But the same thing goes with like everything else in your life. Really dig into things and like be a detective this week. Next, you have the Seven of Spades. Again, another card of messages and receiving messages. I think that a lot of you could be hearing about work. You could be hearing about work-related things this week for sure. And you could be getting ideas about, like what to do, or you could be, getting things about that. I also feel like some of you are going to be hearing about some setback that you had in the past. And, I think a lot of you are going to get some clarity as to why that had to happen and kind of what it's going to lead to now, which sounds like a good thing to me. Next, you have the Queen of Diamonds, a very good card for money and, choosing to do something new. So any of you who are doing something new, like starting a new job, starting a new business, or having like new ideas like that, it definitely seems like it's going to be a good week for you with this card. Next, we have the Jack of Clubs. This card is definitely a card of being nice to yourself at this time. It could say that there might be a tendency to be too harsh on yourself, be, too mean to yourself, so to speak, because of things maybe not working out in a certain way. So definitely don't punish yourself too much this week. Also a card that says that, you should be like setting goals. You should be focusing on the future and planning out new things for the future. And then finally, we have the Three of Hearts. Very good card. Somebody else had this card this week as well. To me, I call it an indicator card. It just says things are going to go in a positive direction for you this week. But I would say your main message this week, be careful of what you accept from other people. Be careful of what you hear other people say about, things in your life, because I don't think that those things are necessarily going to be true. But other than that, it looks like a really good week. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.